Let me get real with you for a moment. Right now, you're sitting with a heavy heart, replaying every conversation, every fight, every quiet moment in your head. You're wondering what you could have said differently, what you should have held back, and what you wish you'd done better. You miss her. You want her back. And maybe you've been searching for that one magic answer, the perfect line, the perfect gesture that will somehow pull her back into your life. But here's the truth. Almost nobody tells you. Getting her back isn't about convincing her to return. It's not about chasing, begging, or putting on some dramatic show of love. That kind of desperation pushes her further away. It's about becoming the man she realizes she should never have lost. And here's the kicker. You don't do it for her. You do it for yourself. So let's strip away the noise and the talk man to man. Not from a pedestal, not as some coach barking orders, but as someone who's been in that same place and learned the hard lessons. 1. Don't chase her. Chase clarity. The first instinct after a breakup is almost always the same. Chase her. Fix it fast. Throw yourself at the problem. You want to patch the holes before the whole thing sinks. But if you move too quickly, you're not fixing anything. You're just reacting from panic. Stop. Step back. And start chasing clarity instead. You need to see exactly why it ended, without emotion fogging your judgment. Was it your lack of boundaries? Was she already pulling away for months while you ignored the signs? Was she emotionally unavailable? Or were you? You don't rebuild anything by guessing. You grow when you take ownership of your part, see the truth clearly, and start making changes from that place of self-awareness. And when you grow, people notice, her included. 2. Let your absence do the talking. Here's the hard part for most men. The most powerful move you can make right now is to go silent. Not to punish her, not to manipulate her, but because you've decided to reclaim your energy. When you're not texting, calling, or showing up in her notifications, she's left alone with her thoughts. She starts replaying the story, this time without your reassurance. She starts wondering, was I wrong? Did I take him for granted? Is he moving on without me? It's not a silent treatment. It's you stepping back and letting space work in your favor. Silence forces reflection, and reflection can be far more powerful than any speech you could give. 3. Reinvent the man she thought she knew. You want to disrupt her perception of you? Become someone she no longer recognizes. Not by playing a role, but by actually leveling up. Hit the gym and rebuild your bod. Not for her, but for your own strength and discipline. Start setting ambitious goals. Learn skills you've been putting off. Cut bad habits. Because here's the thing. Right now she thinks she knows exactly who you are. She's comfortable in that certainty. But when she sees you evolving, not pretending, but becoming, it shakes that certainty to its core. Curiosity is a powerful seed, and when it's planted, it grows. 4. Don't ask if she misses you. Make her miss you. Stop dropping hints. Stop posting quotes, hoping she'll read between the lines. Stop trying to fish for reactions. Live in such a way that the energy shift is undeniable. She should see it in your posture, hear it in your voice, and feel it in the way you no longer orbit around her presence. people miss what they can no longer reach. And the second you stop giving her unlimited access to your attention and emotions, the void becomes real. 5. Heal the wounds she never saw. Maybe you gave her your absolute loyalty. Maybe you sacrificed parts of yourself to keep her happy. And maybe in that process, she broke something in you. Intentionally or not. But instead of speaking on it, you stayed quiet. You carried the pain, thinking love meant endurance. Now is the time to heal, journal, reflect. Dig into why you stayed when it hurt, why you accepted less than you deserved, why you gave your worth away. When you heal those hidden wounds, you no longer need closure from her. You create it for yourself. And that's when you start radiating strength instead of longing. 6th, stop worshipping the what could have been. This is where most guys get stuck. They're not in love with the reality. They're in love with the potential. You keep replaying the highlight reel in your head, forgetting the red flags, the inconsistencies, the way she stopped trying long before she left. You can't rebuild something that only existed in your imagination. The sooner you bury the fantasy version of her, the sooner you can face the truth. And the truth is the only foundation you can actually build from. 7. Don't try to prove your worth. Embody it. You don't win a woman back by convincing her you're enough. You win, whether she returns or not, by becoming enough for yourself. That means building real confidence, not the fake loud kind, but the kind that comes from discipline, self-respect, and a personal achievement. Surround yourself with people who push you forward. Strengthen your mind, body, and finances. Live in a way where your value is undeniable. Not because you keep announcing it, but because it's obvious in how you move. 8. Be ready to walk away, even if she comes back. Here's the final and most important shift. You need to get to a place where you want her back, but you don't need her back. And if she does return, you don't automatically let her back in. You assess. You decide if the man you've become still wants the woman she is now. If nothing's changed, you keep walking. If her actions don't align with your growth, you let her go again, without hesitation. Because now, you're not a man hoping to be chosen. You're the man who chooses. Brother, getting her back isn't about perfect words or clever tactics. It's about transformation. It's about becoming someone worth losing. And when you do that, whether she returns or not, you've already won. Because you're no longer chasing her. You're chasing the man you were always meant to become.